Hi, it's Timo. Welcome to Norwich City Central.
Hello, Lewis here, Norwich City Central, Bournemouth nil, Norwich City nil. Norwich City get their first away points of the Premier League season. It took 4 away games, 10 goals conceded, and only 1 scored. But finally, a point. And yeah, overall, you got to be pleased with that. Although we did catch Bournemouth on a bad day, and Norwich City really could have got the 3 points from that one. There's slightly mixed feelings. Really pleased with the point, and we defended absolutely excellently. But Bournemouth were terrible, and it's probably they're going to regard as one of their worst games of the season. And the win was there for the taking, and we were so close to a Pukki party. Teemu Pukki having Norwich City's best chance, and the goalkeeper Aaron Ramsdale makes an unbelievable save. Watch it on Match of the Day if you're still awake. An unbelievable save from Ramsdale denies a Pukki party and a Norwich City win. Leave me your thoughts down below on the game. And yeah, overall I'm pleased with the points. Norwich City's big concerns were simply that they concede too many goals, and you could see in the first half Norwich City were really made sure they didn't want to concede goals. The fullbacks didn't really overlap. You had McLean, Tettey and Leitner all coming back, and we tried to defend as a unit, and we defended really well. Bournemouth only had 1 chance in the whole of that first half, and Solanke was put through 1-on-1, and Tim Krul made a good save, although it probably would have been ruled out for offside. But yeah, that was a feature of Norwich City. You could tell Daniel Farke just wanted Norwich City to be defensively solid after conceding 5 goals against Aston Villa, and yeah, as I said, 10 games in the previous 4 away games. And we were excellent defensively. I thought Amadou at the back was an absolute warrior. I think I'd like to see Amadou still play in the centre midfield, but he was excellent defensively, and with more defensive worries, it looks like Amadou's going to have to play at the back. Godfrey was great, and Tettey, a central defensive midfielder, absolutely outstanding. The 2 games Tettey started this season, take away the Burnley game, he's been excellent. And we talk about Tettey and how he can be really inconsistent, but he was really good at shielding the back 4, and he's certainly an option in these away games to play. And in the second half, started disastrously. Ben Godfrey with an injury, and just. Injuries are just such a big problem with Norwich. You thought, the injury crisis was over with the likes of Ono Hernandez, Tim Krul, Tom Tribal all coming back, and you thought, okay, Norwich City might get some luck with some injuries now. Ben Godfrey goes down injured and has to be taken off. And in terms of Norwich City's centre-back worries, Tim Closer's out for the whole season, Zinnemann's out till January, Grant Hanley's out to February, and Ben Godfrey's out now as well. So Norwich City have no centre-backs. It could be very interesting going forward, and hopefully Ben Godfrey's injury isn't going to be too much of a concern. And it was Amadou and Tettey who are at the club as 2 central defensive midfielders playing at centre back. And I have to give Tettey so much credit. He's probably never played centre back before in his Norwich City career in his 7 or 8 years at the club, but he did really well, and fair play to both of them for coming in and doing a job. And yeah, it was weird because after Ben Godfrey's injury, Callum Wilson came really close. But Norwich City actually played really well, and Tribal and particularly Kenny McLean and Leitner was really starting to have a grasp of the game, and we were starting to get forward and create some really good chances. The one issue was with Norwich City throughout this whole game. We didn't have anyone running in behind. Max Aarons and Jamal Lewis didn't really get to the byline on too many occasions, and we were struggling to get in behind. Everything was in front of Bournemouth, and therefore we was kind of only restricted to shots from long range. But when Ono Hernandez came on, it changed the game. We was getting him more in behind, and we really missed Ono Hernandez's pace. He's such an exciting player, and he was a key part in Norwich City's title-winning display. But Teemu Pukki having Norwich City's best chance, and oh my god, how close was he to scoring? Teemu Pukki obviously hasn't scored in his last three games, and 1 goal in his last 5, and people were starting to question whether Teemu Pukki could score goals. I still think he can score a lot of goals in the Premier League. His movement's excellent, and he came so close. The ball's come from 20 yards out, hits it perfectly. It's low, it's hard, going into that bottom corner, and Aaron Ramsdale of Bournemouth makes a phenomenal save and turns it behind. Norwich City created a couple of more decent opportunities. Tribal had a good shot. But Bournemouth really were on a poor day, and Bournemouth and the Vitality Stadium is such a hard place to go, and luckily we caught them on a bad day. They had a couple of long throw-ins, a couple of dangerous crosses, but Norwich City defended excellently. My man of the match, probably Amadou, although Amadou and Tettey were absolutely outstanding. They're probably my 2 man of the matches, just clearing everything, especially Tettey as well, coming in as a central defensive midfielder and then having to play centre-back. He was great. So overall thoughts, I'm pleased with how Norwich City played. It was a good performance, and we showed that we can defend as a team, and we can defend as a unit. although I do think a win was really there for the taking, and that still leaves Norwich in the relegation zone. But overall positives, and our relegation candidates Manchester United to come up. Thanks for watching. Leave me your thoughts down below and I will comment back to you. And yeah, stay subscribed to Norwich City Central. Manchester United next week. Looking forward to going to that one. And hopefully Norwich City can record a victory. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Norwich City Central and I'll see you later.